Todd Daddy's in the building, broadcasting live from many parts unknown. Joining me as always on the sticks. You might know him as Muscle V, but we know him as Dixie.
Yo, yo.
And our executive producer, the man that shirts have forgotten. He is the Pants Man. Pants Man? Buddy?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Great. And the mother of dragons. We've got the Kalisi.
Hello.
And you can feel free to ask me anything, for I am your king of COD. I am Jeeves, and I welcome you to another St. Paddy's Day drink-along edition of Call of Daddy 2. Before we get into any of that, though, Muscle V, why don't you remind us what happened last episode?
Last time on COD Daddies. Our heroes were without Boo Radley once again. Is he still in the club? We may never know. Special guest Hot Soup joined the heroes to battle the villains for the night. The heroes discussed a game that they have seen but never played, with curling, the new Pokemon game, pickleball, and Dungeons and Dragons as the answers. The heroes also discussed what qualifies as a sport, with very inconclusive evidence. With the top 25 iconic game characters guessing game underway, the heroes guessed the most iconic characters with Hot Soup as the winner. Of course, Mario was the clear winner. With the heroes continuing the kill battle, the scores are as follows. With Muscle V at 34, Jeeves at 29, Switchback still at 0, Daddy-O with 11, Big E with 0, Mini Ninja with 3, and Hot Soup with 10. For the sniper kills, we have Muscle V with 27, Jeeves with 32, Daddy-O with 1, or Daddy-O with 0.5, and Switchback with 1. Let's follow the heroes as they continue their next adventure.
All right, thank you, Dixie.
You're welcome.
So, as mentioned in the intro, we have a special guest joining us for the second time. Last time you met her, we knew her as Twin, but that was for a special twin episode of Call of Daddy 2. Tonight, she's going back to her regular name, the Kalisi. Kalisi, welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me again.
You are our first two-time guest, and we appreciate you.
Well, I'm thankful.
Now, do you have anything to plug this time? Last time, I believe you had a Zac Efron movie in the works. Did that come to fruition? Do we have any new projects?
Nope, still working on that movie.
Okay. Do we have any new details, or all still kind of under wraps?
Under wraps, yeah.
Okay. Great.
It's highly anticipated, so we got to keep the secrets.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
Yeah.
Is it a Star Wars?
Let's say it was a romantic comedy, but it's also a Marvel movie, so it's very secretive.
Sounds like a Star Wars to me.
It's really close to Star Wars, but no, Marvel's a different property.
Yes.
Barely, yes. Oh, great. That's exciting. Hopefully one day we'll get the real details out there.
One day.
So
Coming soon.
We brought you in to help us celebrate St. Paddy's Day Eve. I believe you are a big St. Paddy's Day fan. I've at least heard one of your regiments, which was stunning, where I think you were at a bar crawl for 48 hours or something like that.
I've been to many St. Paddy's Day bar crawls.
No, the one I'm thinking of though was when we actually met up with you, and you had been at the one bar forever. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, for many hours.
At post bar crawl is really impressive.
Yeah, usually we're at the bar crawl for at least 12 hours, I would say.
My God.
That's a long time.
It's a very impressive. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've done bar crawls. I've lasted a while. 12 hours is impressive. That's like Iron Man. Iron Man, the wrestling term.
Random shots.
What?
There's a reason why I drink the random shots.
Oh, well, that honestly just continues to add to the impressiveness. Like throwing shots into that mix is brutal. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever done shots on a bar crawl.
Oh yeah. It's not. Well, I don't do too many, but there's the occasional tequila shot.
I do like if I'm doing a shot, I do prefer it to be tequila.
I did do a bar crawl. Well, I would call it a half crawl. We just topped a few bars. But we did that last weekend for St. Patrick's Day, and they had a special. It was a Guinness plus a Jameson. So I did end up taking a shot of Jameson for that, but that was the only shot I did.
I do really like Jameson.
You know what, Kalisi, we will ask you a couple more questions for our viewership to get to know you better. But first, we should all go around and say, what are we drinking tonight for this drink-along episode? What do you guys have on deck? Pants Man, what do you have? What are you drinking?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we mentioned it to the stream, but we certainly mentioned it amongst ourselves that this is it's not technically St. Patrick's Day yet. This is a St. Patrick's Day Eve, and so still very festive. And so we wanted all of our drinks to be the color green or related to green in some way.
That's
and
right.
so I am actually drinking a personal favorite of mine. It's a cocktail that I devised. It is 1 part blue curacao. That's where
It's really not green though. Different color.
It's not. It's blue, but you mix it with something yellow and you get green. So that's why I put 1 part of the blue curacao, 1 part my own urine.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you're fighting COVID and getting drunk. That's great.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely a cocktail.
And I will drink to that.
I will drink to that as well. We probably should just cut the stream after that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was a mic drop for sure.
Thank you.
Coming in hot. Love it. What do you got, Muscle V? What do you drink? What green drink do you have?
Yep. So of course you can buy anything on Amazon. So my drink of choice is the Jack and Coke. So I was able to find a green Coke on Amazon. So I have my Jack and green Coke.
Kalisi,
Isn't that just
I don't know
Mountain
how much.
Dew?
Kalisi, I don't know if you've been listening to any of the show. Our buddy Muscle V has earned himself a new nickname, Honey Coke, since you've been gone.
Oh, yeah.
So
that one. Honey Coke?
Honey Coke. Feel free to use that as much as you need. No explanation needed.
Okay, fair enough.
Although a good way to get your green color there, Pants Man. Just throw in some honey instead of your own pee.
Yeah.
But hold on. Now, we haven't explained the rules of the drinking game we're doing tonight, but I will say one of the rules is if you get the name wrong, you've got to drink. And I think you just referred to Dixie as Pants Man.
No, I was telling you.
Yeah, he's talking to you.
I was saying, hey, that's another way you can get your green drink.
Instead of urine, to use honey because it's
yeah. Like once you've cured your COVID, you can then proceed to have a normal drink. Is what I was telling you.
We definitely need a drink because we both got shut out in this one.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
That was fast.
Cheers.
It'll be a long night.
I'll just say that honey, while it has kind of a golden tint, doesn't have nearly the deep yellow that is my urine.
So dehydrated.
Yeah, you should drink more water, I think.
Yeah.
Not tonight though. Tonight you should be drinking more green drink. I already forget what you have. I will get to you last, I guess, Kalisi. I'm drinking a Irish coffee stout. It's not your normal one, not what you're expecting. It's from a local company here, so I won't list them. It's much heavier than any Irish coffee stout I've had before. And then I just dumped about 2 pounds of green dye in it. So we're green as hell. This was a very dark drink. It was very hard to make it green.
I was gonna say.
It was like when you paint, I had to put like 17 coats onto the wall before I got it to be the color I wanted. But we're here. We're green in it. I don't know how much of this is actually alcohol at this point.
I was gonna say, how many ounces is your drink now? If you put so many,
It's a very tall boy.
Okay.
I would say it's maybe a skyscraper. All right, Kalisi, what are you drinking?
My Irish drink of choice is always Jameson and Sprite. So we add in a little food dye. The Sprite green.
You don't need near as much for something that light.
Well, yeah. How much? I don't know what color Jameson comes out as. I know it's a green bottle. It doesn't last very long in the glass, though. Is it brown? Is that the color of
I think it is
Jameson?
brown.
Okay, but yeah, it is.
It's got a tint to it.
Yeah, it's light though. You're right. You really don't need much dye.
It's a lighter. The green dye definitely shows up better than your coffee stout.
Well, and when you mix it with that much Sprite, I imagine that really dilutes
That also
the color of the
dilutes it, yeah.
Jameson.
Yes.
Oh, we're really getting into like colors 101 here at this point.
Yeah, you really made a strange choice with the dark beer.
Well, no, I know what I like, and I'm still gonna follow the prompt. You know, I'm gonna live up to my end of the bargain, but I love me a coffee stout.
You know what's concerning? I just realized, you mentioned the green bottle of Jameson, and I suppose that could be a fair, way to get the green in. Just it's the bottle's green. I have so much Heineken in my fridge right now.
Yeah, but there's a reason you have. There's a reason you have so much of it.
Yeah,
That was a man who's been. That was a man who's been scarred by 20 years of Heineken. Yeah. All right, we should get into the rules of tonight, because as you've already alluded to one, Pantsman, why don't you go ahead and lay out all of the rules we have at present?
Yeah. So far, any missteps on names amongst each other, that's a drink. If you are going to totally fail and get no kills in a game, that's a drink. And if you get even one kill at all, for every single kill, we get a drink. So all told, that last point is going to bring in upwards of 3 drinks throughout the night.
If we're lucky.
So, Kalisi, I'm going to go ahead and empower you as well. If you love or hate something that someone said, go ahead and just assign them a drink, or assign us all a drink, I suppose.
Oh, so I get the power of...
Yes, you get the magic Irish power staff, I guess.
Oh, I like
drinking.
that.
Yeah, and wield it freely.
Oh, I will. All of you take a drink now.
Okay.
Well done. Cheers to that. Now, we also encourage all of you who are listening with us, go ahead and drink along with us if you'd like.
It's not these guys. All of you take a drink.
Yeah, absolutely. All of you drink. If you're not driving, go ahead and, where do we land tonight? Should they drink responsibly? Should they drink irresponsibly? Again, as long as you're not driving or watching a child.
Yeah. I'd say at least stop the car. And if you're taking a drink, at least stop the car. Be responsible.
Yeah, you psychos.
Not drink and drive, and please stay where you're at, because you're not going to be able to drive.
Yeah, if you're drinking wildly irresponsibly.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're not going to dictate what to do if you've only had one. That's up to you. Live your life. But yeah, please drink along with us. It was a lot of fun last time. I think we'll have a lot of fun here tonight. Again, as we celebrate St. Paddy's Day Eve. So as you mentioned, Pantsman, we're doing the drinking portion of St. Paddy's Day. I think we'll probably do the non-drinking portion tomorrow. And I think that makes a lot of sense, because most of the time we celebrate St. Paddy's Day, usually the weekend before, right? I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
But that's pretty common. But sometimes the weekend after. St. Paddy's Day usually does fall midweek, because that's how days of the week work. And that's usually there's drinking, but not nearly as much as the party weekends. So we're going to use this episode to talk about the party weekends. And we're getting grenaded, getting car bombed. So where you guys all fancy yourselves St. Paddy's Day fans? We covered this a little bit in the spring episode. But
you just got straight up murdered.
I did. We both did. Sorry, we did not get a kill.
Yeah, we both got murdered, though.
No, game's not over yet. Relax.
So, I do want to go back, because you mentioned it. Do you guys like Irish car bombs?
I love an Irish car bomb. I as a new parent, I don't think I can drink one ever again. Those are the days where I get in trouble, is the Irish car bombs. I can drink like 10 of them. It's not even a problem. Like, I think it tastes like chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to drink.
Yeah, the first time I ever did one, I told them it was the first time, and I downed it, and they said, "Are you sure this was your first time? Because you just drank that like a chick." And then I had
Speaking of downing it like a champ, I just got a kill. So everyone join me for a drink.
Oh,
here.
Yeah, I love a car bomb. Where do you guys land on car bombs?
I like them. I
like
haven't done them a ton.
I also got a kill.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Let's keep the fun times rolling. Have we done a car bomb as at least a 3-pack?
I think so.
I think so as well. I think last St. Paddy's Day we were all together. I think we did one.
That sounds right.
Oh, you're probably right. We didn't go too hard, but we did. We probably did make time for at least one of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I love St. Paddy's Day. We covered that in the spring episode. It's actually on top of all of the things I mentioned then. It's also the how I made all of my Columbus friends was hanging out. Oh shit! Drink for that.
Yeah.
Whatever state I was in.
Yeah, there's more than one.
But that's we all hung out on a St. Paddy's Day party actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how we befriended each other. I mean, we met playing euchre, but then we all agreed to have this like going out party St. Patrick's Day. That's when the magic happened.
Yeah,
Well, I
'cause
will
I
say.
prior,
Go ahead.
but we all had a good time at the one bar crawl.
Whew.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, we did.
Okay, I had a good time.
Yes, you did. Oh, we
Better
had a good
than
time as
most.
well. That's when we got a late start that day, right? Like we had kind of just started our drinking night for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I know why we didn't do a bar crawl that ended at 12 p.m. or whatever you did. But I don't know why we were basically sober when we got there, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, was that? I think that was the year we were home by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I think we were too. It's really disappointing.
That was an early. Yeah, but we started bright and
Yes,
early.
no, yeah, you did it. You did it right. You did it big.
Kegs and eggs, baby.
The perfect way to start a St. Paddy's Day. In fact, actually, we'll probably get into that later. Let's see what else. Kalisi. Do you like any other drinking holidays more than St. Paddy's Day? I can lay some out for you if you don't have any ready to go.
Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and
So,
name
New Year's, great drinking holiday. Halloween for adults, great drinking holiday. Easter is a brunch drinking holiday, if you're into that.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Eve, I think, is probably the next best one.
See, unfortunately, my family we don't do a lot of drinking at family functions, so I would have to say like yes, St. Paddy's Day. I would even argue like 4th of July.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
say
yes. Oh, my God. You're right. I missed 4th of July. That's a great one.
yeah, 4th of
Also,
July.
I would throw Cinco de Mayo out there.
Oof.
That one, I feel like I'm always like in college. Definitely, I don't think I've ever celebrated as an actual adult. I want to. I just don't think it's come up.
Well, it has come up. It's come up every year, but I get your point.
Real quick, I got a kill. We're rolling tonight. This might be a dangerous rule tonight.
I think yep.
So anyway, yeah, Kalisi, where did you land on that list? And if you answered, sorry, I was killing a guy.
I would say 4th of July.
That's a great pick. I can't believe I left it off my list.
Because it's summer, you're outside.
Yeah, for some reason, none of the other ones fall in summer, right? There's no other summer event where you would
Unless
drink.
you count like Labor Day or Memorial Day, but those aren't as quite. I don't know. I don't drink as maybe.
I drink a little bit on Labor Day, but no, 4th of July is the one for sure.
Midsummer.
I feel like 4th of July can land on any day, but it's a very much celebrated holiday. It's always going to be take time out to get together and do something. I feel like Memorial Day and Labor Day, people will like do a cookout or whatever, but it's like you always have to work the next day.
I also got a kill, so drink for that one too.
What is going on?
So now we know how to motivate you two.
Don't take another drink.
Yeah. No one would look at you funny for drinking on 4th of July. I think you could potentially get some weird stares for Labor Day.
Yeah. And plus,
Well, if you're gonna have a beer at the barbecue, sure, but you're not gonna get wasted.
Well, again, you might, but you'd get looks.
I don't know. I definitely have, but I always take the day after.
Yeah, again, you can get wasted any day you want as an adult. Um, you're making the choice Labor Day. Sometimes the 4th of July can get swept up on you. Sometimes St. Paddy's Day, you get caught up in the moment, you know?
I will say you in the spring episode, you did make an argument that St. Patrick's Day was a great, I'm very formal about it, was a great, was a great point for spring, that it's just one of the great things about spring. And while I did give you a hard time for that, I will say that this year, I mean, part of this is COVID related, part of it is just, it's winter, but pretty much since the holidays began, I didn't really do hardly any group hangs with any, friends leading up to, just basically through the winter. And then the first real, like, let's get together and have some fun was a St. Patrick's Day themed thing. And we've got like multiple things on the schedule planned for the coming weeks. But we did not have nobody had any interest to like reach out and be like, we should go do a thing in fucking February.
That's right. St. Paddy's Day kicks off the magical part of the year where you can hang out with people. Exactly what I was saying. Also, your answer has been horrible lately. I don't know about where you live, but Jesus Christ, the snow to summer weather we've been getting is insane.
Cool.
Sorry, did I cut it? Did I cut out?
No, I didn't know what you were
referencing. You're still there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the weather. The weather's been horrible lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been pure. It's been snow, or it's been like
it's like every other day. It's different.
I feel like the weather where I am at is very different because we've had our cold days or whatever, but pretty much this last week or two has been pretty sunny, pretty warm for the time of year. It's been great.
I almost had to shovel, which would have been tough for Muscle V. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get a sniper kill if this guy dies.
Ooh, a kill tease. It's exciting. All right. Well, he's trying to get a kill. Fair. Oh yeah. So we had a fan meeting with we had a fan meet and greet, and the lieutenant captain of the Cotties, Daddy-O, he told us he's not that into drinking. Like, he's not vehemently opposed, but he's not big on it. It's just not something that comes up in his current stage in life. So I was wondering if you guys have any fun tips for him on how to make drinking a little more amenable. Like any advice you have.
Well, okay, so I want a clarification. So is his issue, and maybe you don't know this answer, but I'm just going to put out there, he's listening, so he'll be able to chime in later.
He can correct us.
There's two scenarios I'm envisioning. One is, because he didn't say he's sober, he just said he doesn't drink very much. So I'm imagining either it's a flavor thing, he just doesn't enjoy the taste of alcohol very much. That's a very common thing. Or it could be that he doesn't like the hangover. He doesn't like the feeling of being drunk or then being hungover. And so so depending on which it is, will change my answer. I'd say for the first, if it's about flavor, it really just comes down to exploration, just trying things. And there's lots of ways to figure out what you like. But basically, like I used to think beer was gross, and then I discovered, I keep ordering IPAs. And when I learned what the different kinds of beer were, I discovered, there are some styles of beer I like.
And it's an acquired taste too.
It can be, yeah.
So Muscle V, I think you can probably correct me, but I think he said that he's fine with it. It just, at this point, he gets sleepy.
Yeah.
Or it's just not that fun. I think he might have mentioned hangover as well. I don't remember.
I think so.
So I do have a suggestion for that scenario, which is a couple things. One is, you can mix it with something.
Your goal should be to make St. Paddy's Day more amenable for him, so he can have a grand old time and potentially even drink with us here tonight.
Yeah, so I would say you wanna start with uppers. So alcohol can make you sleepy, so you could pair it with a Red Bull or some kind of a caffeinated soda. You can do things like that.
What about like a Four Loko?
No. Well, they've changed it since, but
If your heart stops, is that like the ultimate upper or is that a downer at that point?
Well, it depends on whether it slowed down to stop or if it sped up to stop.
I think it speeds up and stops. I think so. How the
It's
Four
definitely an
Loko
upper.
does it. Oh, great.
So that's one tip. Another might be you don't like there's I have found, especially with the hangover thing, I have had many a time where I'm trying to keep up with the group and then I go past my personal limit and then I'm a fucking mess. So I'd say you don't have to keep up. Like just have a beer in your hand, even if it's empty. Nobody knows. Just keep pretending like you're sipping it. If you're like, or get a water between drinks. Like there are ways to consume alcohol without going overboard, and you don't if you're not comfortable letting people you're with know because they're going to be bitches about it and give you a hard time. You just hold that empty beer and they don't know.
Yeah, because they're going to be too drunk to even notice.
Exactly.
So I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Beer pong. I barely had beer in my cup because everyone else around me was too drunk to realize.
Could you imagine him doing the drink along with us, but just drinking water in a beer can just for the appearance?
I love it. I love that idea. I think it's the best thing that he could do, and I encourage him to do so.
All right, Muscle, you disagreed. What do you have?
If you're gonna drink, I mean, you gotta drink. Like, drink to get drunk, drink to get blackout. Don't just drink to sip on something.
There you go. Don't worry about falling asleep. Worry about forgetting what you did the night before.
Also, I think it depends on who you're with. If you're just hanging out with a bunch of boring people and drinking, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. But if you're hanging out with us, yeah, you shouldn't get tired.
Kalisi, you are, there's no chance that's true. You bring a ton of energy to any event we've been at.
Exactly. So just drink with me and you're not going to get tired.
Yeah, but so where are you falling asleep at? I don't see that happening.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about who did you say?
Daddy-o.
Daddy-o.
Whoever he's hanging out with and drinking and getting tired isn't who he should be drinking with.
And by the way, Daddy, I just want to say, in defense of your friends that we're officially calling boring, it doesn't matter who they are, how cool they might be. Kalisi is going to be way much more fun to drink with.
That is absolutely true. Yeah, you're definitely up the upper echelon people to drink with, Kalisi.
I also don't know when the party ends because I never want it to end. So
the party never ends.
Is that your own personal catchphrase? That's great.
Yes.
I don't even need to know when the party ends. Let's go.
Everyone take a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I feel like that was your Love Island tagline.
There we go. I got it.
All right. Thank you. So Daddy, and anyone who wants to participate in the drink along but hates drinking, there's some advice for you. I don't know if it was any good, but consider it maybe. Or don't. I don't care. All right, Pants Man. You got any awards to dish out? Once again, as the sole producer for the evening?
Yeah, because some little bitch isn't here. I am going to be giving out the only award tonight. And I decided I wanted to pick the best beer out there for St. Paddy's Day celebrations. The best one possible. So I tried a lot of different beers. I mean, I went through basically every beer that's ever been made. And
okay, that's a lot.
I rated them all
impressive.
When did you start this?
I mean, I was 7th grade. Anyway.
It was in the making.
Anyway, I'm finally done. And so I want to pick the absolute best beer. And I am awarding my Irish green ribbon to Pabst. The world's first dual-colored ribboned beer.
Oh, wow, Pabst. This is huge.
So now it's Pabst green blue ribbon.
I've always questioned who gave him the blue ribbon, but at least we know who gave him the green ribbon. Congratulations, Pabst. Huge pickup. A dual ribbon. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day.
Let alone the Irish green ribbon.
Right? The most prestigious of ribbons, as far as I'm aware.
I dare you to
brilliant.
find a better ribbon.
I'll start looking around. That was well researched too. The commitment to that award was huge.
Great. Wow.
Every beer ever made.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my.
I spend hours a day, and I got a spit buck. I'm not irresponsible, but I spend just hours a day and hundreds of thousands of my own money to just buy. You can usually only buy them in 6-packs, which is quite frustrating. But yeah, I've bought lots and lots of different beers, tried them all, and I've got a solid, foolproof 28-point rubric that I use to judge them on. So it is very scientific and completely and utterly unassailable.
Why didn't the spittoon come up as advice for if you're drinking? If you want to enjoy drinking more, you can just spit bucket it.
I'm sorry. The spittoon is very much a private taste testing situation. You are not going to do that in the company of others.
Oh, okay.
Especially not in the company of me.
Well, especially not in the company of drunk people, because a drunk person at some point is going to run out of beer and say, well, look at this. There's a whole bucket here full of it. You don't need that in your life.
I mean, if they want to go for it, why are you stopping them? Let them at it.
You're a bad drinking friend if that's what you're going to let them do.
I'm not the ideal drinking friend. I'll tell you that much.
You're actually not bad. I will say, going into college, I really imagined that there would be more of the, just based on TV and movies, I imagine there'd be more of the get drunk, pass out, get stuff drawn on your face. There wasn't a lot of pranks in our group.
No, not a lot of.
You didn't even expect a lot of pranks.
Yeah, never seen the drawing on the face prank too often.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's happened, but it was maybe like twice in all of college.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, as mentioned, thank you for that. Good award, great work, Paps. As mentioned, our buddy Boo is out yet again. This is now day 3. I'm starting to get actually concerned. 3 days. That's that's like months as far as missing persons is concerned.
Do you want to know where he is?
I need to know where he is at this point.
I know. I can now verify where he is.
Oh, you found him?
Oh.
I saw him. I literally saw him today.
Oh.
Not even kidding. I went. Like I said, it's been really good weather here. I went for a walk. Now, again, he does not live in my city. He doesn't live anywhere near my city. But I went for a walk today after work. It was lovely out. You know, the time's changed, so now it's brighter out at the end of the day. Just wandering about, my neighborhood. And I see a man walking a dog. Now, Boo does not own a dog. But, there he was. And he had a beard, which Boo doesn't have a beard. And he was wearing a baseball cap, which I don't think I've ever seen Boo wear. But, other than that, spitting image. No joke.
Oh. So he's just in your hometown walking dogs.
Yeah, I was not able to suss out his nefarious plan there, but it seemed nefarious somehow.
Did you talk to him?
Was he stealing the dog?
Probably.
No, he was walking with another person who I didn't recognize. And
was it a male or female?
It was a male.
Okay.
I know, it's more believable now, right?
This adds up. I was immediately throwing the red flag if that was a female.
Yeah. No, yeah. I saw him. I walked past him and I clocked him immediately, but then was too kind of dumbfounded. I mean, he's been missing for days, and there he is. By the time I got my wits about me, I would have had to turn around. I didn't feel like, investigating further.
Yeah, that's fair. So I guess we don't even need to keep going. Does anyone else have any other theories? I mean, it sounds like we have the answer. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with it.
He's in Pantsman City with the dog.
Pantsman City should be the actual name of your city.
I mean, I want it to be now, for sure.
That rolled off the tongue nice, like that, right? That just sounded
Pantsman City.
Sounded like what a place.
Yeah, I mean,
not a small town.
Yeah,
it's a real metropolis, Pantsman City.
Or it's definitely not a real metropolis. The opposite of that. That's great. Okay, well, I'm glad we located him. Maybe next time you see him, invite him back to the stream to help participate in our show. Yeah, fair enough. All right, great. So, as we said, tonight is the night of St. Paddy's Day Eve, a magical day that nobody celebrates, but we are using it to represent our drinking day of St. Paddy's Day, usually again the weekend before. So we're gonna, in a little bit here, we're gonna devise the perfect St. Patrick's Day, the best St. Patrick's Day. So to counter that, I was gonna ask you guys, what's the worst thing for you about the St. Patrick's Day partying scene? What part do you dislike about it? No, do you have a drink?
Yes, drink, please. Kalisi.
Kalisi. You can go last because you didn't have this question up front. And if you don't want to answer, that's fine. You can feel free to judge our answers.
Okay.
So you can go either way with that one. So Pants Man, we start with you. What's the worst part about the drinking day experience of St. Paddy's Day?
For me, it all comes down to the crowds. I know that's part of what makes it a special thing, that everybody's drinking at the same time, but you go to a bar and it's wall-to-wall people and you've got no space and you can't hear anything, you can't chat. You're just surrounded by drunk people everywhere. It's impossible to even get a drink in your hand if you're at the bars. And it's obviously not like that at every single place, but when you're in the thick of a proper St. Patrick's Day celebration, it's often incredibly crowded, and that's not really my scene.
Yeah, this is a terrible answer, but tracks with you. One time I asked
Great answer. So
wait, real quick. One time when I asked Pants Man,
I thought about this. I knew that was my answer, and I thought you would tell this story. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what did I ask you? I said it was Pants Man's birthday, and I look at him. I go, "Oh, it's a great day for a birthday." And
now, go ahead and explain why it was a great day for my birthday.
Yeah,
for you,
it was perfect weather. It was like
sunny day,
and sunny.
Not a cloud in sight. It was warm, and this is in the spring as well, so it could have very easily been gray or rainy, but it was beautiful out weather-wise.
Perfect weather. And Pants Man looks at me.
Well, and sorry, I want to set the scene fully. So, we had just gotten out of class a little bit early. Normally we get out at a set time, but for whatever reason, we were coming from a class, and class let out a little bit early. So we weren't leaving on like the regular schedule of everybody, bustling to the next place. So you said, isn't this a great day? And I said, oh yeah.
Yeah. He looks around and he goes, yeah, there isn't a lot of people around, is there? I'm just like, what the fuck?
Just real quick, we both got zeros on this one as well.
I mean,
we got to drink this.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. I looked around at the beautiful day, and I was trying to process, this is a nice day for my birthday. What could he possibly mean? I guess he's right. Not a lot of people around.
It really set the tone for how I've thought about Pants Man moving forward.
Yep.
Sorry, Kalisi, I think I cut you off. What were you going to say about that?
I don't even know.
Fair enough. Okay, well,
I don't know. That's not where I thought any of that was going.
That story broke you.
Yes.
I think it broke me too. I definitely had to do like a mental recorrection of how I thought about Pants Man.
Well, and you called me on it right away. You were like, I meant because the weather's nice. What the fuck are you talking about?
What has happened in your life that is what you immediately went to?
And I was like, oh, I guess that too.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I guess so. And then looked at me like I was funny. Okay, real quick, we need to drink for getting a 0-0 game. So Good work, Muscle V. We're doing excellent.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Should we jump into? We should probably jump into the ad, right?
Yeah.
All right. We are mid section, but that's fine. All right. It's my ad read today. From the makers that brought you Skinny Dick, a fantastic new product, we introduce to you Fat Dick. Are you busy dealing? Do you have to deal with the skinny? Well, stop dealing with the skinny and start chewing the fat with Fat Dick. Using our patented tennis shoe, basketball button pumping technology, you can add a little chub to your hub. Put some extra O in your macho man with fat dick.
Is that over? Is that done?
Fat dick.
So you're just pumping air into your dick to make it fat? Is that what that is?
One second. Fat dick.
Oh.
That will be all.
Okay. I think we all need to drink for that amazing reading of an ad.
Drinks all around.
Oh man.
Thank you, guys.
Wow. You really I really felt like I was in the moment with somebody who hadn't read it ahead of time and barely knew how to read.
Once
It did
again,
seem
you're not
that
gonna
way,
believe
huh?
this. All from memory. You're not going to believe this.
No, this time it tracked. So this time I was like, "Yep, he didn't. He's doing this from memory." Because every time you stop, you're like, "What?" Like you almost said, "What was the next part?"
I'm
I
missing
can
a
hear
line.
it in your voice.
I'm missing a line that I had from before, and I can't figure out what it was.
You should have asked the line guy for a new line.
Do I know what that means?
Yeah, you don't have a line guy where you say line and then they whisper in your ear?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't.
You should definitely get one of those.
Really weird from the fat dick, skinny dick people, or skinny penis people. Sorry, that the two very different ad reads. I don't know if you guys caught that.
I mean, it gets like all groups of people, right?
Well, yeah, skinny dick targets the men that are having trouble playing golf, and fat dick targets the significant others.
What I'm wondering is why aren't more products and brands taking advantage of just doing the opposite of their thing? Like it's the same thing in reverse. Like it couldn't be that hard to. If you know how to make it skinny, you probably know how to make it fat.
Yeah, just
so
use
like
the
why
same
aren't more
formula
things
and
just
do the opposite
in reverse? Yeah.
So like example would be like filtered water and like super unfiltered water. Like,
Yeah,
is that what
like
you're saying?
nasty, like just whatever is in like
The lake
yeah.
or the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found the extra line for the ad read. Do you guys want?
Yes, please share.
Oh boy.
We are actually contractually obligated to get it in. So
You're right. That's true. That's and this is what that line's about. You'll be too busy getting Irish frisky to rid his snake from your aisle.
Oh wow, that took me a minute to even know what you were saying.
Well, it's because we weren't in the middle of the ad, so you weren't thinking
right. Yes.
dick right then.
Yeah.
Was this the only St. Patrick's Day themed line though? Because I don't remember anything St. Patrick's Day happening in the ad.
Well, the whole thing is it's fat dick because of the day.
Okay.
But no, that was the only reference to call it out better from the people that provided us the ad read. I got a kill, by the way.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you, fat dick and skinny penis people. We will accept all of your dick money.
Now,
all right.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to just pick back up with it's Muscle V's turn to talk about his least favorite part of St. Paddy's Day. So unless you have a fat dick comment,
I don't. I have a slightly different comment. Do we know who a Knoll 3000 is?
Yeah, we do. That was our buddy from last night.
Oh,
that's hot soup.
He's in the chat. He dropped. Ooh. He says Pants Man dropping some life advice. So this is obviously posted quite a while ago, and I didn't notice it till just now. So we're really on top of the comments tonight, guys.
We do want to remind you guys, please leave a question if you're going to comment in the chat. We love comments, but we really love questions. We love answering things.
And answering for things.
Let's go ahead and take a drink for Pantsman missing on his job.
Way to go.
All right. Muscle V, why don't you proceed with what your least favorite thing about St. Patrick's Day is?
So for St. Paddy's Day, everybody loves to drink. Everybody loves to walk around, go to different bars and things like that. My least favorite thing is that not every city drops the open container law. I feel like every city for St. Paddy's Day should drop the open container law and let you do whatever you want, whatever you please.
Yeah, so we debated talking about this for a different topic. there is a city that you particularly like that does do this, correct?
Correct. There is a city that I went to on St. Paddy's Day. You can walk around as you please with whatever drink you want.
Is it the whole city, or do they block off like an area?
It's the whole city.
So that
I
feels
I
like
can say the
inciting
city.
chaos.
I can say the city. I don't think it matters.
Your
Yeah,
city?
it's not your city. Of course you
Yeah,
can say it.
it's Savannah, Georgia.
Which I couldn't have told you was a city. I immediately think of trees from like the actual savannah.
Now, just to clarify, are you saying Savannah, Georgia just flat out doesn't have an open container law, or are you saying that they suspend it during St. Patrick's Day?
No, they just don't have it ever.
Okay, good.
But I'm
See,
saying other
Oh
cities
wait,
should
I
suspend it.
didn't get that. Wait a minute. They never have they have open container all year round.
Yes.
Interesting.
That is interesting. You can't because you can't drop it for one day. That's crazy. Too much logistic issues there.
Yeah.
But to have it just never. I didn't know they had like New Orleans rules.
Mhm.
And is it just chaos and like are people just puking in the streets, or how do they avoid the
I
Bourbon
mean,
Street effect?
it's a bigger area than just one street or a couple streets. So Savannah's a pretty bigger area. There's people still puking on the streets, but it's St. Paddy's Day. Do your thing.
Yeah, you get that anyway.
Yeah.
I kind of meant the rest of the year.
I think they're all responsible adults.
I think it would just like similar to Adora, instead of it just being designated areas, it's just the entire city. So, and they're probably so used to it they don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, love the Dora. The Dora works though because it's a really small area.
Yeah.
I think. And like I think the drink prices are all pretty expensive there. If you had the whole city,
They'd have to keep it clean.
it's interesting. All right, let's see. Yeah, I guess it's my turn. There's actually nothing wrong with St. Paddy's Day as in its current iteration. So let me work on.
You take it into the past, like grievances from the 20s. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I am actively trying to snipe a guy, and trying to think of something wrong with the perfect holiday. So I don't know. I'm gonna say the worst part is that it ends.
Ugh, you're the worst.
That's too short.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Are you saying it's too short? It should be longer, or just in general, it just
should be a whole week.
Yeah, maybe give me 2 St. Paddy's days in the year. Maybe the fact that there's only one is the problem.
Back to back or different times of the year?
No, you need at least a 2-week cooldown period. I like the idea of keeping it in the spring though. Like maybe throw an extra St. Paddy's Day in April.
We have Cinco de Mayo.
I don't know what that is. Nobody celebrates that.
2 weekends in March. Keep it in the same month.
I like that.
Art.
Just do it the weekend before and the weekend after.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Kalisi, why don't you go ahead and rate all 3 of our answers first, and then you can decide if you'd like to provide your own or not.
Well,
I got a kill.
We'll do a quick drink while you ruminate on that.
Yeah. Let's see. I have to be careful here. Well, yes, because I don't remember everyone's names.
Okay.
Oh.
No, that's fine. No, nobody help. This is the perfect time to get a couple drinks in.
Let's see. Well, Pants Man, I have to rate as number 1. I think that's accurate.
I want to hear an out of 10 rating.
I have to add to it. I say it because the crowds in the bar makes it very difficult for someone like me, Kalisi, being as short as I am, to make it to the bar.
You are short, but I've never seen you have trouble getting to the bar.
You seem taller on your dragon, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that is actually a great way to describe.
I can't drinks, as if I have dragons with me.
I can't believe crowd is your favorite. That you seem like somebody who thrives in the crowd.
I do. I don't when I can't get to the bar because of my height.
Yeah, but then you're creative enough. You'll get somebody to help you out. You'll make a buddy.
I usually do. Or I get.
All right. Well, so what is that out of 10 though?
I'd say we'll give it a 6.
Okay.
And that's your number 1?
Yes.
Oh wow, we did terrible then.
Yeah,
there's not that much wrong with the holiday, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Boo. Your non-answer answer is such
Muscle
bullshit.
B, is that it?
Muscle
Yes,
B.
that's correct.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to tell you, because Doras do exist, although it's not the entire city, yours has got to be like a solid 2.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I wouldn't want my city to have the full openness of St. Paddy's Day.
Reason keeps the city clean.
Absolutely.
I don't care
Great
about
call.
the city being clean. Somebody else can deal with that shit.
Yeah, so you want more taxes for cleaning up puke, is what you're saying.
No, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, they will. They will figure it out by charging you.
Yeah.
I mean, they already charged me for the drinks.
Higher taxes.
Oh, and we do have another comment from Anoli's 3000.
Just a
whatever.
Animal.
Terrible answer, Jeeves, he says.
Oh wow.
Not a question, Hot Soup.
Non-answer answer is bullshit.
Wrong, but also not a question. Anyway, why don't you rate that as well, Kalisi?
Thank you, whoever you are. You helped me out. Jeeves.
Ow.
I'm going to rate yours let's say, I did 2, I did 6. We're going to put you right in the middle at a 4.
What?
And just to be clear, you were allowed to use odd numbers. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I don't like odd numbers. So
they're just so weird.
Well, I've got an even number for you. It's Anol 3000, and he asks, why do you keep giving terrible answers? I assume this is directed at Jeeves, but it could be it for any of us.
I guess we all should have to answer, I think. Ooh, good call. So I keep giving terrible answers, just to make it so that you guys get some purchase. You guys can have some leverage in any of our arguments.
Just another terrible answer.
Why do you give terrible answers?
Because I'm the worst and I'm stupid.
That's a good one.
And a little bit drunk, if I'm being honest.
I agree to all those. Muscle V, why do you give terrible answers?
I would say my answers aren't the problem. The problem are the people judging the answers.
Oh, taking a shot at our viewership.
Terrible answer.
Yeah, try not to go after the people watching the show, you psychopath. Okay, yeah, thank you, Anol 3000. And anyone who wants to ask us questions, please drop them in the chat as we go. Great work. Okay, so Kalisi, did you have any suggestions for what you think is the worst part of St. Paddy's Day? No is fine.
More people trying to get to the bar.
Oh, right. Just being
That's
short.
That's a personal problem.
Yeah. So you wish you had more height?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Bring my dragon into more bars.
And how would you rate your own idea out of 10?
10.
Yeah, all right. Good.
I'm biased.
So sounds like it.
There's nothing wrong with biastry on this show. We love it.
You take a drink.
Okay, 1 second. I am.
You can take it now. It's fine.
I'm in the elimination chamber. All right. Actually, you know what?
Oh wow, that guy was terrible.
Oh, I got a kill from a very bad player. Let's all take a drink. And then, gentlemen and lady, we need to take a moment exactly 3.16 seconds long, because as you guys know, today is Stone Cold Day. So I need you to grab 2 probably light beers, smash them together, and chug them in your whatever room you're playing or doing this episode in. So everyone, I need 3.16 seconds of silence / chugging. Go. Did you just do 2 gallons of water? Great work. Yes, it's Stone Cold Day.
Everyone pick a drink.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. So Stone Cold, for those of you who don't know, is a national treasure. He's famous for being a redneck. He's famous for chugging beer, and he's famous for kicking ass in the squared circle. Honest question, Pantsman, did you know who Stone Cold was?
I mean, I don't think any of our listeners don't.
Yeah, but
doesn't answer the question.
I think you know what my answer is.
Yeah, no chance. I don't. After that athletic pants, though, anything's on the table. All right.
Now, he's the wrestler, right?
Yes, he is the wrestler. He's the GOAT. It's between him and very few other people.
Okay, then I do know who we're talking about. Cool.
Kalisi. I didn't expect that coming from you.
Well, my friend's brother used to watch wrestling.
Stone Cold's one of those guys who transcends wrestling.
Not really. You're thinking of The Rock.
The Rock and Stone Cold. Those are the 2 answers.
Yeah, I can. Those are the 2 I know.
Yeah. Highly recommend Broken Skull Challenge if you're looking for a reality competition show. Very fun. All right. Pantsman, you already actually handled the Twitchy cues. Do we have any listener mail?
Let's take a look in the bag.
What is that voice?
We got a big old bag here full of different mail. Now, it turns out we've actually got a big package here today. It's not every day we get a nice package. So I'm gonna break this open and let me shake it a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's a big old Ziploc bag full of Legos. Random ass Legos.
Love Legos.
Or just individual Legos.
Individual Lego, just loose Legos.
Okay.
But there is a note. I've got a little note here, so I will read it. Hi, Cod Daddies.
Oh, they know us.
Yeah.
I used to be an avid. I'm sorry?
I said we do have fans. Of course they know us.
Of course, yeah.
Sometimes we don't.
Building
Sometimes
a
we
lot
get
of
mail
momentum.
that's not from fans.
I've been better at filtering out the junk mail. All right.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
Cod Daddies. I used to be an avid Lego collector. I would spend all of my money buying up sets and all of my free time building them. I amassed an impressive collection over 100,000 pieces. It destroyed my life. First, I was alienated from my wife and kids, focusing all of my time on the pursuit of Star Wars themed builds. Soon I was divorced and unable to afford housing. I built a small shack out of Lego pieces under the overpass. Before long, I was turning tricks on the street just to scrape together enough money to get a small minifig set. I finally hit rock bottom when I started turning to cheaper Mega Blocks to get my fix. Today is my first anniversary Lego sober, and I've sent you a hodgepodge of Lego pieces from a bunch of different sets. I wouldn't wish the hell I endured on even my worst enemy, but your show is lame, so I'm hoping to hook you on Legos so you'll stop putting the show out into the world. What would you build? Hugs and kisses, Gable Clark.
You cut out a little. Was that Gable Clark?
Gable Clark.
Gable the G.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gable.
Thank you, Gable Clark, for writing in. What would I build? There was no pretext to that, right? It was just what would I build with Legos?
Well, I don't know if I cut out, but I'll just read the last paragraph again. He says, I wouldn't wish the hell I endured on even my worst enemy.
Yeah, I heard that.
But your show is lame.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's trying to get us to stop.
No, I got that.
Doing
He just
okay.
He just says, what would I build, right? There's no
what would you build?
If you were stuck on a boat, what would it was okay.
I mean, maybe he means. I mean, this is just. It's not like we've got a set here. We can't like build a thing that you'd buy like a box. It's just loose.
Yeah. Okay, I would build, given all of the Legos is how I'm going to choose to interpret this question. You know what? He was in the Star Wars theme. I would definitely build the Millennium Falcon. Life
Okay.
size.
Good answer.
I was gonna
Life
say,
size.
Kaiser. Okay.
It would be it'd be a usable Millennium Falcon.
Okay. Muscle V.
I would build Mario.
Mario.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mario.
How big?
As big as I can get it.
So, like 4 blocks.
I mean,
you'd be an 8-bit.
so I don't know what goes into building Mario, but I'll do my best to kind of make it resemble it closely, I guess. I'll try.
hope.
I'll try.
I'm sending you Lego blocks. I can't wait to see how this pans out.
Kalisi, what about you?
Oh boy. Let's see. We'll go with a life-size Zac Efron.
Yeah,
Ooh.
should have saw that coming. You would
Yeah.
make him a little bit taller.
Nah, still taller than me.
Oh, okay.
Do we have enough blocks for that? Because it was just a box, right?
Well,
No, we're not-
actually, I'm just flipping this over. There's actually another site I didn't notice before. There's an addendum on the back. It says included are pieces from the Millennium Falcon set, a Mario kit, and the new Zac Efron set, but not enough to actually build them.
Oh.
That's still impressive. I mean, we're getting close, right?
It's like finishing a puzzle but missing that last piece. That's terrorism.
I think
That's
Yeah.
absolute terrorism.
he wants to get us hooked on the Legos, so we stop the show.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
Yeah, it's like he give you your first taste for free, but then you've halfway finished this Zac Efron, and you're like, well, I got to go buy the rest of the set,
exactly.
and then you're off to the races.
Totally a tease. Everyone that.
Pantsman, I don't think you said what you would build.
Well, I would have built the Zac Efron, so
Oh,
You guys would be fighting for pieces.
same answer. Yeah, that's even worse, right?
no, you guys can work on building them together and then just splitting time with them.
I don't play well with others.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't do that.
Especially when it comes to Zac Efron.
I don't build that way.
Especially when it comes to Zac Efron, exactly.
We'd be fighting on that. So here, you can take a drink for that one.
Yes, good call. Good call.
Thank you.
I'm gonna join you for having weird imagery pop in my head.
I got it.
Okay. All right. So, fantastic work so far. Thank you, Gable Clark.
Yes.
And keep sending us more mail because we're definitely gonna still have a show, and you can suck it. All right. So, as we've established, it's St. Paddy's Day Eve. I've tasked the two of you with concocting the perfect St. Patrick's Day event. So again, we're going to be building the best St. Paddy's Day event, and we're going to do it in the way we did the last drinking episode. We're going to do it piece by piece before we kind of reveal the whole picture. Now, Danny, damn it.
You can take a drink to that.
Yes, sorry.
2 drinks to that.
Khaleesi.
Oh, you're so bad today.
I didn't give you the right call sign. That's why. So we didn't prompt you ahead of time, so I'm not expecting answers from you. Once again, you can grade us, and then maybe at the end you can give us your idea. Okay. So, Pantsman, I'm going to start with you. For the St. Paddy's Day drinking event. So again, this is probably the weekend before we're looking at, but you can build this out however you want. How much green beer is that? Actually, how much green drink is at this event?
I only want green drink. No drinks that aren't green.
So I was going to say this question kind of breaks down into 3 questions. Is green drink required? What type are we drinking, and how much roughly is there?
All green drink. Just
you're all green all
across the board. I don't want to see non-green liquid in sight.
Great. And then what type of green drink are we working with?
It's got to be beer. That's the classic. And that's the one you can drink the most volume of and not die.
It's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I believe you're drinking a green alcoholic liquor, but that's fine. That is true. That's the right choice. But I was just checking.
Going to die.
His cocktail tonight doesn't count.
Sure. I want to make sure that tonight does not have to be your ideal drinking event. By no means. I just want to make sure that I'm calling that up. Okay. How about you, Muscle V? Is green drink required? What type and how much are we doing of it?
I would say green drink is preferred, but not required.
Okay.
And it's going to be liquor and beer. I'm not going to eliminate just beer. I think that's it's terrible for the crowd. They want options.
I should have clarified. This is just what you're drinking.
Oh, this is for me.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I'm going with my green Coke and Jack Daniels, honey.
Of course.
Honey Coke strikes again.
Yeah, you keep eliminating the honey part of your Jack Daniels as if you're going to have it without the honey.
No, I said with honey. I said with honey.
You've said that's the first time today you've said the word honey.
Instead of just saying Jack and Coke, you've been saying Jack Daniels and Coke, but you've not been saying honey. Like, you made it longer than it needs to be, but you're not including the
If I ever say Jack or Jack Daniels, it's always with honey. I'm not going to drink just.
Well, we know
Jack
that,
Daniels.
but our audience doesn't.
Yeah, you have to call that out for the listener. The viewership doesn't actually know that yet.
I mean, I think we discussed it in the last episode. In the last drinking episode last week.
You did not say every time you drink Jack Daniels, you should assume it's honey Jack Daniels.
Moving forward, if I'm drinking Jack Daniels, it's always honey.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. So are you doing if it's available, are you doing green drink the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it is required, but I only need to do 1 to 2 green drinks per St. Paddy's Day. I don't need to be green the whole time. I'm green everywhere else in my life. I gotta set the tone, but I don't need it for the whole day. I got too much else going on that day.
I just feel like it's like you put on one shirt that says "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" and you think you're done.
Yeah, that's correct.
I think it should be you drink all the green drinks. Doesn't have to be just beer, although preferred. But you drink all the green drinks until there's no more green drinks.
Disagree.
Until the green drinks have run out.
You drink all the green drinks until they run out, and then you make all the other drinks green.
Yeah, preferably.
That's a commitment to green that I just don't have. I will turn down the green drink once we're like 3 drinks in.
You're gonna go on the beer run. I'm going on the die run.
There we go.
Give me all the dye in my drinks.
Okay. I want to have you rate them, but Kalisi, whose answer did you like the best in this round? Knowing nothing about the whole event.
Well, I'm partial to always the green, so I'm gonna go Pants Man.
Roots.
I think there's some collusion going on here. Pants Man seems to.
I will say I should disclose to the listeners. This is an important disclosure to make. I was married to Kalisi.
You don't have to specify that. They don't need to know that. No personal details.
Questions myself.
Yeah.
Something happened I didn't know.
Well, I think we took it off the Facebook and therefore we were divorced. I think that's how that works.
It's just an open relationship.
Okay, that works for me.
It's an open marriage.
Is there another category?
Fight over Zac Efron.
I will say, if one of us sleeps with Zac Efron, both of us get to. That's one of the rules.
Oh, that's totally fair.
So I know you guys are deep in the weird Zac Efron Lego thing you got going on / your marriage. But Kalisi, you said till all the green drinks run out. Does that mean you will opt for a green liquor drink instead of a normal whatever you were drinking before? Like, will
Yeah,
you
it
switch?
doesn't strictly have to be beer, although it's preferred. I will.
No. I'm asking, will you switch? Like, say that you just did like a green tequila, and you were like, they don't have any more green tequila, but they have green beer. Will you switch to that instead of just drinking what you're drinking before?
Yes.
Like, you'll go out of your way to get that green drink?
Yes.
Okay. I was just clarifying. No judgment.
Yep.
Great.
Well, G's got a big fat 0 on this one, didn't he?
How did I get beer framed?
Yes, he did.
Oh no. I'll drink for that. I don't know.
I'll drink too, just for fun.
I thought you were referencing Kalisi's appraisal of his answers, but I now realize we're talking about the game.
I mean, I'll still give him a 0 for his answer.
You don't get to grade. All right. So now we're going to switch up to the attire. And this is strictly, what are you doing on the day of St. Paddy's Day? So Pants Man, what is your attire? And you can also call out if you'd like to make any attire switches at any point.
So I don't think I'm a classy person. In my mind, I can
confirm this.
I'm dressed in a bright neon green shirt with a leprechaun on it and a bunch of beads and maybe a green top hat. Like, I am really dressed.
I don't want to maybe. Are you wearing the green top hat or not?
In my mind, yes. Now, I will say in real life, I put on a green sweater because that's the green thing I own.
No, this is you're building your best.
No, I know. So, I'm saying in my best, I am trash. I did a trip to the dollar store and I'm ready to go.
Okay, great. And you're not making any costume switches throughout the day, are you?
Only if I throw up on myself.
Fair.
Well, in your best self, are you? I didn't write this in. So, are you throwing up?
Okay. No.
Great. Muscle V, what are you wearing throughout the day? And I know you must have a costume switch since your mom switched her outfit 3 times during your wedding.
I actually don't have a costume switch because I'm going to come prepared. I'm going to have all green shoes, green socks, green shorts, green shirt, green hat, all green.
Okay, I would argue your mom came very prepared. I don't think that was her issue.
Well, I'm going to come with everything already on me. I'm not going to come with like a different like outfit like in the ready. Like, I'll be like, oh, this is what I'm wearing. I'm not going to change.
So sorry, you said green hat, green shirt, green shoes, green
socks,
pants?
Shorts.
What green pants are you wearing?
Oh, it's green shorts.
Oh, like athletic shorts?
Oh, whatever I find at Walmart.
My question here is, are these all like green things but distinct greens, or did you somehow find like a matching, they're all a single shade of green and you're just wearing the same exact color head to toe?
Again, whatever I find at Walmart. So it's different shades of green, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Ooh, that can be rough. That's
okay. I'm okay with that. Under $20, I'm good to go.
This is your best version of St. Paddy's Day, and you're still giving yourself a price limit at Walmart.
I'm not going to spend money on clothes. I'm going to wear once a year.
You have an unlimited purse, though, for this one. Like, you can spend whatever you feel like.
Who says I have an unlimited purse? I'd rather use that on something else.
It's build the best St. Patrick's Day. You have unlimited funds for this activity.
Yeah,
I'd rather use the funds on alcohol than what I'm wearing.
There's no using the fund. Your fund is unlimited. You've used the cheat code from The Sims.
Oh. I stand with what I said.
Wow.
Okay. Sorry. So did you say that they were all matching? There was a lot of excitement there.
Whatever I can get.
Yeah, what part of he went to Walmart with a $20 bill don't you get?
I got caught up with that part. I forgot the color scheme.
Although, I don't know if I've ever seen green shoes at Walmart. That may be a little tough.
This is your ideal situation.
You know what they sell? They sell spray paint.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And that's cheap, too.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
I could just get everything white, like white shirt, white shorts, white shoes, and just spray paint everything. Same color.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Will you stop saying could? Pick one. What
are you doing? I will be getting that.
Okay, well, at least the colors match now.
Yeah.
Wait to see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, this horrible plan, but at least the colors the same.
I support you in
guess.
this.
I would love to watch. If you put that
Must-
YouTube video out, people will watch it.
A
I
drink.
guarantee it.
I don't
Yes.
support that at all. You can take 3 drinks.
3 drinks. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was gonna consider face painting, but that's a lot of work.
Oh my God.
Get the tattoo.
You
Big tattoo.
you're sweating over the idea of doing imaginary work.
I just don't want to do it.
That's costing more than $20.
Yeah, I gotta keep a budget.
Ah.
From your unlimited amount of funds.
Yeah, I don't want to waste it.
Okay.
Jeeves, what do you wear?
All right. I've never worn this because this is the ideal situation. I'm going green. It's like a green suit jacket, really nice, really fancy. Matching top hat that's green as well. Jeans, t-shirt underneath. Green t-shirt, some St. Paddy's Day. And like a long sleeve white shirt underneath the green t-shirt. And at some point throughout the day, I am ripping off my blazer and my top hat and just leaving it wherever it may lay. Probably somewhere around like 2 p.m.
I think
Especially if you
it sounds like you're
start-
overdressed.
Well, I'm not by the end of the day. I start out pretty
Chilly in
dressed.
the morning. It is spring. Starts off
Yeah.
chilly. It's warmer.
That's correct. Yeah.
My only criticism, I don't know that Walmart has that.
Sure, I've never
And with the
seen a green
$20
suit jacket.
limit, I don't know if that's
Yes,
realistic.
man. This is my ideal situation. I am shopping at Kohl's.
Using the Sims code. Muscle V is over there with his $20 Walmart.
I'm using up my Kohl's cash. Sure, I'm not an idiot.
And a
but I am-
20% off on top of that.
Of course, whatever my wife can do. Okay, Kalisi, go ahead and rate whose answer was the best from that round.
I gotta go with Jeeves on that one.
That's
Oh,
right,
wow.
baby.
Well, see,
Yeah.
here's what I would wear. I would wear the traditional "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" shirt. Cute.
Okay.
Probably black leggings because I don't want to be wearing jeans and be uncomfortable. I would have my princess green tiara that I stole from the bartender at the St. Paddy's Day bar crawl the year before. And I would have my little shamrock tattoo on my cheek with green eyeshadow.
So
That's,
that's lovely. I just have a quick question. When you say the tiara you stole the previous year, do you mean that last year you stole a tiara for the first time? Or do you mean, as a tradition, every year you steal a tiara from a bartender on the bar crawl?
Great question.
Well, preferably, I would love to say every year, but it's not guaranteed you'll see a man.
Guess what? We're talking about your ideal.
Okay, every year I'll steal it from the bartender.
Is it how many
Hot.
how many times have you stolen a tiara?
Well, technically, it was kind of given to me drunkenly. I'm probably demanded it, but that's beside the point. So once.
That's stealing. If you that's basically mugging someone.
Barely remember it.
If you demanded it, that's stealing. If they freely offered it to you, that's them giving it to you.
They did give it. I don't know. Take it as you will. I still have it.
Okay. Great. All right. So now we're going to talk about the phases of St. Patrick's Day. In your ideal situation, how many? And this can be a rough number, but like roughly, how many phases of the St. Patrick's Day event do you hope to have? And probably marked by change of location, but we're not going to get into that yet. I just want to know a number for this round. How many phases do you have to break up your day, Pants Man?
3 phases.
Okay. Muscle V?
I would say 5.
Okay. I also, just to be different, I will go 4. I would have probably said 3, though. And Kalisi, go ahead and just rate those numbers as far as how you would do St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah, I would do 4. So who said 4?
That was your buddy Jeeves again. Let's roll.
Hey.
All right, let's be
I would-
real. I know you, Kalisi, and you go to like every single bar every night. So I don't know if you
Well, I
just
think
stick with 4.
Or are we? Oh, I was
Doing
basing it off like time of day, not how many bars.
yeah, doing a bar crawl, for instance, I would count that one phase.
Well, that's an all day
You said
thing.
you said change of location.
You did
yeah,
say that.
I meant like in a generic sense. Again, this is however you choose to interpret it, though. So you can explain your choosing of locations in it when it's at the end, at the last round.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then I might have to change my answer to like 20.
So I
That's
love how
gonna
you just. I love how you decided to give us a question was just give us a number, but you didn't define what the number was for.
Wow, this is your interpretation of the
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And we'll get to do the next 3 rounds to kind of flesh out how those phases will look. So Pantsman, next round is how many people are at this event? I want to do it similar like last time. How many people are there? How many people you know? And I'd like you to do that for the 3 phases that you've laid out. Roughly. Obviously, it's St. Paddy's Day. There's madness, but give us your best guess for each 3 phase.
Phase 1, a lot of people. I know a few of them.
Greater than 100?
Sure.
You sound
Phase 2, not that many people. I know most of them.
Less than 10?
Sure.
And you know 8?
So you went back to like someone's house in this phase?
No, you're demanding numbers. You're demanding numbers that I'm not prepared to give. I don't know. It's let's say 100. I know 8, and that's phase 1.
Okay.
Phase 2, there's 50 people. I know 6, and then phase 3, there's 1 person.
Man, these people can't hang.
And do you know them?
I know him. Yes.
It's just you.
You'll have to find out later.
Stay tuned, baby. Okay, Muscle V, lay out your 5 phases. How many people are at this event? How many do you know?
I'm gonna say in all 5 phases, 50 to 100 people, and I'm sticking with the same group of 6 to 8 people.
No, this is your ideal. There's no range. Pick a number.
Yeah, 50 to 100, and I'm sticking
That's not a number.
That is a number. I'm not gonna count
No,
every
it's a
single
range.
person in these
Okay,
locations.
100 people. We're going max 100 people.
Yeah, okay,
Alright,
great.
It's fine.
Laying down the line. And you know how many?
I'd say 8.
Okay. All right, so I have 4 phases. It's going to start out with 12, and I know all 12. The next phase is going to be greater than 100, and I know 12. And then the next phase is going to be 10, and I know 6. And the last phase is going to be 2, and I know 2. Wait, let me think about what mine was. No, I'm going to keep the 10 to 6 ratio. So 12 and 12, over 100, and I still know the 12, 10 to 6, 10 to 6.
Okay.
Kalisi, give us your favorite. Who did the best job with their numbers, as far as you could tell?
Oh my god, I gotta remember all the numbers.
You could just pick a name if you want.
We'll go with Muscle V because I haven't voted for him yet.
Hell yeah, I'll take the sympathy vote.
Absolutely.
Or the pity vote.
Horrible way to vote. Muscle V never deserves your sympathies. You can elect to or not to answer this one, Kalisi, if you'd like.
Yeah, I can answer it.
All right, break down your 4 phases then.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to start off with 3 people, knowing all 3.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to a couple thousand.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Know like 10 of them. And then we're going to keep the couple thousand, and I'm going to know 7 of them. And then the last round or phase, I'm going to know 4 of them out of 4.
Okay, so we went similar routes, but you voted for Muscle V. All I'm saying.
I'm taking the pity vote. I'll take it.
All right. Activities. So, Pantsman, what in the 3 phases is kind of happening?
Yeah, phase 1, drinking. Lots and lots of drinking. Basically 100% out at the bars.
Okay. We didn't say location, but fair enough.
Oh, well, sorry.
Might be easy to add into that.
Well, that's the last level is location.
I did not realize that. So yes, so phase 1, drinking. Phase 2,
you know
eating.
what? Screw it. Just combine the 2. It'll be easier.
Okay, good. Because yeah. Phase 1, drinking at the bars. Potentially a bar crawl, however many bars we get to. Phase 2, eating. At a nice restaurant. Eating really good quality food, but like comfort food. Like it could be fried, for instance. It doesn't have to be like fine dining, but it's like really, really good.
Okay.
Flavorful, I mean. And then phase 3, napping. I'm in my bed. Napping.
How many people were in? Oh, phase 3 was your last one, right? Just one?
Yeah, if you'd like me to answer that question now, yes, I am by myself. Yes, I have a boyfriend, and yes, you would think in my ideal I would include him in this part of it. But here's the thing. After all that drinking and all that eating, I don't feel sexy. So I don't really need a partner in the bed. In fact, I'd really prefer to go through what I'm going to go through alone.
Okay, what city are we in for this?
Oh,
and if it's the city you live in, just say the city I live in.
Well, I want to be in my bed, so the city I live in.
Okay. Great. All right. Muscle V, lay out the activities and locations for us for your 5 phases.
Yep. So the first phase is going to be at a bar. We're going to be heavily drinking. Same goes for the second phase. Again, at a bar, heavily drinking at a different bar.
So the way you're deviating these phases is just you've moved to a new bar.
We moved to a new bar. Yeah. The third phase is a massive street party. Maybe there's a concert going on. Potentially, you got some band playing, and then everyone's just in the street going crazy.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah. The fourth phase, maybe go somewhere a little bit more, just a little relaxing a little bit. Still a lot of people, but still we're kind of drinking. And then the last phase, this is kind of the end. We got our last couple drinks, new bar, and then we're done.
You're just drinking though in the last one as well, right?
Yeah, but we're kind of going a little
It's
softer.
winding down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. Mine is you're gonna start with the 12 people. We're gonna be doing a kegs and eggs situation. We're waking up. We're at someone's apartment, probably. Not my own. So I probably have traveled to this, but I'm not counting the travel.
And it's an apartment, not a house.
If one of your phases was we hop in the car, I would have hit you. I would have reached through the internet and hit you.
Well, I have woken up in a kegs and eggs situation. And this guy, I'm probably not doing that. I'm probably sleeping in like a, hotel or something. But
just tell us your phases, man.
I'm getting there. So now my second phase is just chaos out of the many bars, many drinking. I know everyone that was at the kegs and eggs. And it's just bar madness. Just it probably is over 1,000. I said over 100, but it probably is in the thousands, as Kalisi said. And then I am post lunch. we're back at the bars, but the bars are a little less crazy. Like, we're at a smaller bar, much like Muscle V was alluding to. And I know we've lost half of our group just because of drinking madness. And then my fourth phase is I'm back at some rando apartment. Maybe it's the same one at Kegs and Eggs. Maybe it's a different one. I'm playing drinking games, and I only know half the people. Perfect St. Paddy's Day for me.
Okay, well, I have to agree with Jeeves because mine is very similar. Definitely
Awesome.
start off with the Kegs and Eggs because you can't have St. Patty's Day without it.
No, you're doing only a 3-man Kegs and Eggs, though.
Yes, because everyone else is wanting to sleep in, but I'm ready to get the party started. So
Did you get one of those like really big kegs, or you got like a mini keg for this 3 people event?
This is a great
Probably a
question.
because they suck and won't join in. So
I like in your
sell
perfect
out.
situation, half the people are still not. you can't rise them.
They're lame. They suck. Then,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they ain't good enough for Kegs and Eggs. They suck.
I feel like if I'm reading you right, part of your ideal day is that you have somebody to judge and look down upon.
Yes.
Great.
I feel you.
Yeah, no problem there.
Hey, it's St. Patty's Day. And then we go to the bar crawl. And we're hanging out, having a good time, drinking a lot of green beer. Then, in the same area, we find somewhere with food. And we still drink a lot of green beer. And then we go back to where we had Kegs and Eggs. And we still drink green beer. And then that's where we pass out.
Are you playing games there?
That and attempting to order pizza is usually in the theme of the night.
This is your ideal situation.
Yeah.
Perfect. I forgot to ask you, Muscle V, what city are you in?
It's an unknown city unknown.
How is that your ideal location? What do you mean?
Because it's a remote area that not a lot of people know about. Only a select 100.
That's how he got away
What?
with knowing basically everybody at his thing. He invited them to his private island.
That would be sweet.
I mean, I guess that's an interesting answer. Private island is dope. It's a great answer for almost any other situation, I think. For me, I'm in Chicago, baby. My favorite place to St. Paddy's Day. No reason to change it up for the ideal situation.
That's fair.
Kalisi, where are you in your perfect St. Patrick's Day scenario?
I would be in my favorite city of all time, which would be NYC, baby.
Ooh, I've never done that. That probably is very fun, though.
I have been in NYC just before St. Patty's Day. All the decorations up in the bars. Unfortunately, not there on St. Patty's Day.
All right, I bet that's super fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and also cast your final judgment now that you've heard the whole picture? Whose did you end up liking the best?
Well, wait. I want to say I think you should rank all of them in worst to best,
Okay.
even though I'm pretty confident I'm going to be worst.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pants Man.
I feel it.
You know,
As I was listening to other answers, I recognized mine wasn't best, but you know what? That's okay.
Hey, it's your own personal right.
I'm cool with it.
Exactly. I don't like the party at the end. We already talked about my Love Island, so that's got to be the worst. And then, man, okay. Do I go with Jeeves, who's almost similar to mine? Or do I go with
close,
that Unknown Island?
Mm-hmm.
You threw
And
in
didn't
a
you
lot
also
of...
have a concert thing going? That's pretty cool.
We did have a concert thing, yeah.
Cool. Well, because I do think mine is the best. I'm going to say Muscle V is second, and sorry, Jeeves.
Oh, wow. Missing out.
Upset.
Missing out.
Wait, I'm sorry. How did that ranking go?
It goes.
You got bronze, bitch.
Jeeves, Muscle V, and then mine.
Okay.
Too similar. I mean, come on, Muscle V's got the private island and the concert.
So
Yeah.
how does yours win if ours are similar? Like I'm fine with third. The private island threw me for a loop. I didn't see that coming.
NYC, baby.
You'll take that
Chicago
over
versus
the
yeah.
Yep.
private island. No, I'm fine with Chicago taking third. Private island with a concert is crazy. Fair enough.
Yeah,
We
it's insane.
I probably could have got more imaginative now that I'm hearing the answer. How are you giving yourself first though? We have almost identical answers.
NYC, baby.
Over
All it
private
takes.
island concert.
All
Yep.
it takes.
Oh wow.
Hey, look
This-
at how many concerts are in NYC every day.
Yeah,
There's-
but there's
I'm
something about the
popping up.
private island concert that's next world, I think.
There's only 100 people there. That's not fun. Give me the thousands.
That's what mine had that too, though.
You can't have that many people on a private island. Like, I don't want the whole world to know about this place.
Yeah, I like that you don't know 50 people
guys-
on your private island.
My rankings. Take a drink. Actually, Pants Man, you didn't question it, so you're good.
And I lost.
Wait, sorry. Wait. Now that I'm reviewing this, you didn't know 92 people on your private island. How did you come up with the invites?
Friends of friends.
Yeah, how did I vote this second?
He just hired a bunch of extras to fill out the landscape so it didn't feel empty.
Hey,
Yeah, how did you land on the elite 8 people to show up to your party? That's a wild number.
I'm not on that invitation list. I already know.
Absolutely not.
I better be. I voted it second.
it wasn't
I think-
first. It wasn't first. I don't know.
I think Kalisi, I think both of us have a chance. There's no way Pants Man's getting in. I doubt Boo's getting in.
No, Pants Man's gonna be napping.
It'd be a huge waste of the 100th man if he ends up napping by probably knowing you probably 4:00.
Well, I started as early as noon, so yeah, by 4:00 I'm napping.
Come on, you gotta get on my level. You gotta start drinking at 6 a.m. and stop drinking at 10. Nope, midnight.
You know, Kalisi, I feel like at some point in hopefully not too distant future, you and I need to go on a trip together. I feel like we really need to. I feel like I will rise to your level if I'm with you.
Absolutely, I
I
definitely
believe that.
there.
All right,
Let's-
speaking of midnight, guys, we got to get out of here. The
I know.
game's been done for a minute. We're running real long tonight. I hope that everyone had a lot of fun, but let's go ahead and do a quick sign off. Pants Man, what do you got for us? What does Boo have for us?
I mean, the sports.
Muscle B, what do you have?
I am digging these drinking episodes. We definitely should keep this going.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Kalisi, you have any message for everyone out there?
Yeah, I second everything that everyone said, and drink responsibly, guys.
Absolutely. And I just want to thank all of you for sticking around through this very long episode, the very long drink along episode, which we'll be doing every Wednesday. They've been tons of fun. But you can find us every day from Monday through Thursday from 10 to hopefully about 11:30, unless we're getting a little drunk. Then who knows when it'll end. But we want to remind all of you out there to St. Paddy's Day on, and Cod Daddy's out.